Hey, what is going on, guys? SuicideDropBear here, and I played Call of Duty for the first time in a couple of days. I was going to take a break until the DLC came out, as I said in my most recent Call of Duty video. But it's double XP weekend this weekend, if you guys didn't know that. So I've jumped on, and I did fairly well in my first game on. This is my first game back on in a couple of days, and as you guys would know from the title, I go 98 and 11 with a 28 gun streak. And, I died right at the end, on that streak. So even if I didn't die and I got that kill at that point in time, I think the game would have ended before I got another one. So I wouldn't have been able to get, the nuclear anyway. I would have missed out by one, which would have been even more annoying to me, I guess. But basically, yeah, it's my first game back on. I played fairly well, playing hardcore domination, if you guys couldn't tell already, which I really hope you could tell, because obviously there's no UAV and it's domination. But yeah, I get 98 kills. I think 27 of them were with the Wraith, and then obviously I'm using Hater and UAV, so it's only the Wraith that's a lethal kill streak. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I looked at the medals afterwards and I got 27 kills with that. Now, since it's double XP, I'll tell you guys now, hardcore domination is amazing for double XP. I was playing in this game, I checked my XP afterwards, and I had 66,000 XP from this game. I went from level 203 to 205 in this game. So it does work out well, and the reason hardcore is good for like experience, double XP and all that, is obviously for every medal you get a certain amount of XP. And most guns in hardcore, as you can see when I get a kill, you get a one-shot, one-kill medal, which I think is normally about 100 points or something like that for like 100 XP. So I got, not every kill counts obviously, but I got 59 one-shot, one-kills in this game. And that would normally be 5,900 experience, but obviously because it's doubled, I got about 10,000 experience just from one shot, one kill medals. And yeah, it's a good way to level up if you want to. Obviously, the best way, I guess, to level up would be Nuketown if you can play well on it, but hardcore domination or any hardcore game mode in that matter is a good way to level up during double XP. A lot of people will tell you to play uplink and hold the ball and get kills with it, and that's a good way to level up, but to do that, you actually have to be able to get the ball, and your teammates, obviously, if they have the ball, you're not going to be able to do that trick. Whereas, if you're playing just hardcore, all you have to do is be getting a fair amount of kills, just rushing around, getting kills, getting captures. Obviously, I don't cap that much in this game, but I was going on streaks, which obviously all the medals I was getting for being on those streaks, I was getting experience. But if you play hardcore domination during double XP, you can go up levels really quickly. As I said, I went up 2 levels in this game from one game. I went up 2 levels in this one game, and I'm a high level, so obviously I'm pretty sure every level for me now is 55,000 experience or something to level up. So obviously I was fairly close in the 203 to 204, but I still managed to get from 203 to 205. I've played a couple more games after this one, and I'm now level 207. So it's a really good way to level up, and yeah, it's just, I guess that's my biggest hint to you for double XP, is just play hardcore game modes, whether it be hardcore domination, hardcore TDM, hardcore capture the flag, hardcore kill confirmed, any game mode. I'd say hardcore search, but from what I hear about hardcore search is it's very, very campy, so I wouldn't advise that. But if campy is your playstyle, then go ahead and play hardcore search. This is where I start my streak, my 28 gun streak. As you guys see throughout this video, when I got the Hater, I was actually just rushing straight into them and knowing exactly where they're coming. I was pre-firing. I was really going try-hard for my first game back online. And it was, yeah, I just managed to get a good game. Like, I don't know how these guys didn't kill me. That guy got me. So that isn't where I started my streak. Where did I start my streak? Maybe it's here coming up. Yeah, I think it's this life I start my streak. Yeah. But yeah, basically just, you want to level up quickly during this weekend. Play hardcore, guys, or I guess you can play Nuketown, but I don't advise playing Nuketown, because if you get a bad team on Nuketown, you're screwed. Whereas hardcore domination or any hardcore game mode, at least you don't have to rely completely on your team. Like, if you lose a game of hardcore domination, you lose. Like, you're not being spawn traps. Like, we end up winning this game. But you guys would have seen we were 105 to 150 something when I last opened up my scoreboard. We ended up coming back and winning it about 200 to what was it? 200 to about 184 or something like that. Now I can't remember if I left it in or not, but at halftime we were down 100 to 34, and yeah, that was pretty bad. But we ended up managing to come back and winning it, and not because we were capturing, just because we were doing this. I started defending it. I think I end with 3 captures and 12 defends. Like, I was defending the flag as well as trying to spawn trap them on my own. But, like, these guys wouldn't look at this as a bad game because they weren't getting fully spawn trapped. They were still getting out, getting to the flags and all that. So yes, they lost, but they weren't being fully spawn trapped. Whereas on Nuketown, if your team doesn't help you get that B flag or doesn't help you with the objective, you're going to be spawn trapped the whole game, and it's just not going to be fun, and you won't get the experience unless you're, I guess, good enough to do the spawn trapping yourself. Whereas these guys that I'm versing might have got some experience. I honestly don't know, because I can't remember how they went. But yeah, I guess if I went 98 and 11, they're going to have some negative people, so maybe they didn't get the experience. But I'm going off topic now. Basically, just, you want to level up quickly, play some hardcore dom, rush around, don't camp and play slowly. Don't let the low health, I guess, turn you off of rushing. Just because you have low health doesn't mean you shouldn't run around. All you have to think to get yourself in that mindset of rushing around in hardcore is, you might have low health, but so do the enemies. You get your gun up quicker, you fire first, you will get that kill. You catch them off guard by rushing, then they will have no chance of beating you in a gunfight, unless, like, you hit them in, like, the leg and they don't die, and then they manage to turn around and get you one shot. But aim for the body, rush around in hardcore, and you can have an amazing game. I guess my average kills for today so far in hardcore is about 50. Like, in a full game, I guess when I join a game late, I don't get 50, but, like, if you rush around in hardcore, maybe not as much as I was in this, because obviously I had the hater, I knew where they were, I knew exactly their movements that they were doing. But if you guys don't have that, but still rush around, you can easily get a lot of kills. And just, if you want to get a lot of kills, use the score streaks to get them. Obviously, I was just using Wraith, because I like to, I guess, get the hater and all that. But if you're not someone who uses the hater, use a different, here I die, yep. Use different score streaks, and you guys can get a lot of kills in hardcore domination, which will get you a lot of experience during double XP. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. 9,510 score in the game. I'd say that's fairly good. If you guys did enjoy this video, remember to click that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. See yas.